last night was miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do now that my entire plan that I've had set up for the last 2 weeks of this has failed. Base will not work. And it sounds like we've got zombies right down here on the second floor. So I'm glad that I respawned up here because this is where I stored a lot of my stuff. Yep, here we go. I'm able to make some clubs. Dang it. No. Run. You come to me. Alright. Gotta take these guys down one at a time. Boom. Alright, he's down. What's that? 3 up here. Oh, wow. Just one swing of the club. That guy went down. These guys are wimps. Now, it might be because this is a brand new club. I tore through some of the stuff that I've repaired, and they're all down there. So I'm going to just sprint for it. I'm going over here. Now, they're going to go ahead and they're going to try and chase me. As you can see, once they get outside, they slow down. All right, this works for me. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to clear these guys out right now just because I don't want them to follow me to the base. I think I'm going to make one modification, maybe a couple. We're going to see how this works. I mean, I need to take these guys out now because I need to use every ounce of daylight for me to go ahead and complete what I'm looking to do today. So since I don't want them following me, and what I would do if last night wasn't so crazy is I would just go ahead and I'd lure them all over to the base and then just have them fall into the spikes, but there really aren't any left, which is sad. Now, I'm trying to keep them as much on the road as I can. That way it's a lot easier to be able to pick up stuff from them when they die. Ah, sweet, bloater goes down. Look at this. Got the skills to pay the bills, but we're in the post-apocalyptic future, so there are no bills. That would be great. Like having no bills, not living in a post-apocalyptic world. Alright. Cool, so we look like we're clear for now. I'm just going to go ahead and scrounge through them, see if there's anything I can really pick up. I mean, I did get some water, a steak. There might be some scrap metal or something like that, so... All right, move forward here, a little bit closer. There are some more zombies that are occupying the road. You know what this means? They are going to have to go down. I don't know how many times I've tried to take something out of that car. I think it's just out of the hopes that something would cause this all to reset. But that's all right. All right, so those two, they're down. I'll just pick up what I can. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to head into the base, or at least get closer to the base here. Now, they really did some damage on the exterior of this place. But I can still get across. Okay. I hear zombies, but I'm going to go through. I'm going to pick up what's left of this stuff. Just so while I'm working on this, I don't step on anything. Because if I do step on one of those, I'm dead. And besides, I may be able to reuse some of them. I mean, it doesn't look like it. I think there were only 2 I picked up. I'm going to have to fill that hole in the wall. Okay. Oh, there's 3 pieces I can use. Whoopity-doo! Alright, so... where are they? Okay. I'm going to have to go inside and pick up some of the stuff that I've got. Alright. Oh, there's some in here. Well, I'm going to have to fight them out. I'm surprised that this darkness isn't making them jump at me. Alright, so I've got that picked up. Nothing. Oh, he disappears right when I'm going to try and loot his body. Nothing. Oh, somebody's coming in. Now, I'm not going to let him... Whoa! There's multiple zombies trying to come in here. I was going to say, I don't want them to surprise me or anything like that, but... well, she just did. So this guy should fall pretty quick. And I think that'll clear it out. Alright. club was destroyed too. All right, so my plan is to go ahead and dig the trench just one spot lower. Now, I may even go deeper than that later on. We'll see how this ends up working, because if I can go ahead and I can do this, they really can't build like a way up, like going one at a time. So you can see I've gotten a lot of this done. This shovel has been working pretty well for me, and as long as I stay fed, stay hydrated, I'm able to go ahead and take down one of these blocks in just one swing of the shovel. Okay, so I mean, this is really easy for me, because it's not like I have to do 2 at a time like I did when I was initially building this trench around. Now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to break that apart and fill that back up. So we've got no way out. All right, so I did go ahead and I cut down a few trees also. So I've got plenty of wood. And I'm going to be laying down some more spikes. So we're going to try this again tonight to see if I can survive. If I don't make it throughout the night, I have to scrap this idea and maybe come up with something else somewhere for me to be able to survive every single night, rather than those buildings, which are really starting to come apart pretty quick. So, I don't know. I really haven't thought of what happens if this doesn't work. I don't have a plan B right now. That's terrible. Here we are in the zombie apocalypse, and I don't have a plan for survival besides something that may not even work. I gotta watch out. All right, so I've got them stacked all the way around. It is night, and I made these storage chests up there, so that way, if I do die, I don't miss out on anything. I don't lose my stuff. I've already lost a lot of weapons, which is bad. Like, I don't know where a shotgun is, or an SMG, or even a pistol. I think I've got a rocket launcher in the building that I've been staying at on the roof at every single night, but it's just in one of the cupboards. All right, so I'm looking down. Same thing as last night. I can't get too optimistic because these guys were so numerous that there were really no wood spikes anymore. It was about this time, too, I started getting confident, figuring I had this one in the bag. So I'm not going to go ahead and stay outside. I'm going to go back indoors because I think me being outside is going to go ahead and spawn more of them, like, over to me. But I do, of course, need to observe what's going on down there, which is why I keep walking around along the exterior of this. But eventually, I'm thinking I'm going to get to the point here where I'm going to really build this up and make like a larger building, multiple stories. You know, where I'm going to store a lot of stuff and things like that. So eventually, this may not be a problem. Because maybe I'll just get so far up here that they'll just spawn on the ground and it won't mean anything. Okay. So they're still running through the wood blocks. No biggie here. I mean, it seems to be holding actually a little bit better than the nights before. Now, see, this is actually really cool to see because you can see that zombie is jumping to try and get out, but the only block that he can hit is on the second level. So he's not going to be able to use that as like a stepping stone to get up like I did when it was only 2 blocks deep. So this is working pretty well for me. All right, it's 4 o'clock in the morning right now. They're still coming. Wood blocks are still, or wood spikes, excuse me. Starting to run low on those. But they're still falling into the pit. And really no problems yet. Nobody's been able to get up and over. And there they all just are staring at me, pushing each other in. Oh, man. This is working well. All right. Well, I'm going to go back. Take a look over here. If I jump up, I think they're going to start to run over this direction. Yep. I can use this to my advantage. Now that I know that whenever I go ahead and I peek my head out, they're going to come right for me. All right, so we basically got that wave wiped out. But there's, of course, more coming. So I hear banging on a door. Uh-oh. They're breaking in down there. How did they get up here? Good thing I have my trusty axe. Hack and slash. All right, so we're clear over there, but I got to sit here. I got to wait. I got to see if any zombie ends up coming up those stairs to try and get me. Nothing. I think we're in the clear, but where did that one zombie come from? All right, so I put the axe away for a moment. I'm going to bring it back because I was worried that I was going to die. There's going to be this huge influx of them. So I'm going to use this axe to cut down and break apart that top stair. Now the zombies aren't going to be able to jump past that. That's why I have it as a block system instead of like stairs, because it's a little bit more difficult for them to go ahead and get up and over. And I can do this. So I think I'm going to replace the log cabin wood with like an actual wood block, so that way it's just one swing of the axe and we're clear. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We are still alive, everybody. I think I may have this one in the bag. It's amazing. Just one more step down in the whole canyon around my building, and I'm good. All right, I think I've got something that works. We're going to have to take a look here in the next few episodes, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, but man, what a crazy night it's been. I'm really excited for what's to come. Hopefully you guys are too. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I hope you guys have a good one.